She good in the rack. I was drunk in Memphis. Hey, hey. I'm a renegade, everyday rep, EBK like CMG. I'm a CEO and a chief, all my little young niggas got the streets. I been trying to stay discreet, they'll put niggas 6 feet for G's. Ain't no missing with that switch, just run up on his ass and squeeze. Magic trick, cause we made burgundy outfits and white tees. Put a black tee on at night, cause it be bright in my VVs. And I don't believe in hype, if you want young and turn like me. I was fresh up off a mission, seeing hypes with my CDs. But these young niggas not righteous, tighten up, please. How you fucking with G? Show me a million plus at least. Cost me 5 G's just to button up my fleece. Spiral how I bleed, fuck the auntie and the niece. Pulling up in fleets, 5 whips no lease. Everybody eat, all my shooters elite. Who keeping up with me? Fuck off a half a ticket a week. I've been spitting like J&J, go from beat to another beat. Counting up my fucking sleep, that's what I do. I just tell the truth and get my dick sucked in the booth. Billy since legit, I stay popping shit like usual. I'm just trying to get rich, babe. I don't wanna lose you. I'm not Ace or Mitch, babe. Rico touch my back door, I'ma shoot. Fuck off racks and sacks, so my closet look like I loot. Money bring envy, so my vengeance was a coup. I told Glow she good in the rack. I was drunk in Memphis like Max Snoop, but I'm Lil Herbie. It's Big Herbie G-Ho slurping me like soup. My little baby hot as mercury, her pussy tastes like fruit. I just slay a thought, okay, can't stay. I'm player like a flute. Bring a friend or two, might take her state to state just cause she knew. When I land, I'm in BP. I be daring a nigga too. Black McLaren is GT. 4 Giotto on my shoes. Ain't nobody above me. Big boss, I make the rules. Better hope we don't be in your street. Swing this Kato and make the news. How you hate, I'm 28. I blew through money like a fool. 100 million before 30, but I might be 32. All the youngest do what I do. They try and stick to me like glue. Try and pull up in that bit. I got the print blue. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Y'all know who it is, man. It's that time. It's that time, baby. One more time. And we gonna get right into it, baby. Y'all know who it is. Let's get it.
I'm a renegade, everyday rep, EBK like CMG. I'm a CEO and a chief, all my little young niggas got the streets. I been trying to stay discreet, they'll put niggas 6 feet for G's. Ain't no missing with that switch, just run up on his ass and squeeze. Magic trick, cause we made burgundy outfits and white tees. Put a black tee on at night, cause it be bright in my VVs. And I don't believe in hype, if you want young and turn like me. I was fresh up off a mission, seeing hypes with my CDs. But these young niggas not righteous, tighten up, please. How you fucking with G? Show me a million plus at least. Cost me 5 G's just to button up my fleece. Spiral how I bleed, fuck the auntie and the niece. Pulling up in fleets, 5 whips no lease. Everybody eat, all my shooters elite. Who keeping up with me? Fuck off a half a ticket a week. I've been spitting like J&J, go from beat to another beat. Counting up my fucking sleep, that's what I do. I just tell the truth and get my dick sucked in the booth. Billy since legit, I stay popping shit like usual. I'm just trying to get rich, babe. I don't wanna lose you. I'm not Ace or Mitch, babe. Rico touch my back door, I'ma shoot. Fuck off racks and sacks, so my closet look like I loot. Money bring envy, so my vengeance was a coup. I told Glow she good in the rack. I was drunk in Memphis like Max Snoop, but I'm Lil Herbie. It's Big Herbie G-Ho slurping me like soup. My little baby hot as mercury, her pussy tastes like fruit. I just slay a thought, okay, can't stay. I'm player like a flute. Bring a friend or two, might take her state to state just cause she knew. When I land, I'm in BP. I be daring a nigga too. Black McLaren is GT. 4 Giotto on my shoes. Ain't nobody above me. Big boss, I make the rules. Better hope we don't be in your street. Swing this Kato and make the news. How you hate, I'm 28. I blew through money like a fool. 100 million before 30, but I might be 32. All the youngest do what I do. They try and stick to me like glue. Try and pull up in that bit. I got the print blue. Yeah.
Yes, sir. kill him no more, man. We just gonna hit him just like that, man. Hey, y'all already know who it is, man. I need no other introduction. It is the great, wonderful, forgotten one, Ice Up 84 himself, man. And we live in the gaming lounge and the lounge once again, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend we live, man. Hey, I want to appreciate and thank everybody for being here, man. Those that's returning, those that are, you know what I'm saying, that are new. Welcome to the lounge, man. You already know who it is, man. Again, I am he, I am him, I am the founder of the lounge. The gaming lounge, that is. I am Ice Up 84, and this is the gaming lounge. Y'all already know the real, man. Y'all already know the drill. In order to enter into the lounge, man, y'all have to take your shoes off. You just got to take your shoes off. I'm just going to say it just like that. Got to take your shoes off before you enter into the lounge, man. Once you do that, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss nothing I drop. Leave a comment in the comment section after the live. Let me know how you feel about the content. And last but not least, share the video so we can, get Ice born to the algorithm. With that being said, man, it's Sunday. Sunday, man, Championship Sunday. So I figured, I go live. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Championship Sunday. Let's get it. So, obviously today we're going to find out who go to the big game. And, until then, we're going to get us some games. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get in some games. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get in some games. So with that being said, man, I want to thank each and every last one of y'all up in here. Y'all already know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sag83. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Let's go, man. Let's go. We're going to see if the first game started real quick. Yeah, the first game has started. God damn. Okay. Let's see what the fuck going on. Anybody scored in that game yet, y'all? Damn. That shit really all going on. Alright, let's get it, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shit, we just gonna go ahead and go in, man. Fuck it. Salute to everybody in the building, man. You already know who it is, man. The great one, Ice, man. We up in this motherfucker. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. That's not what I was trying to do, man. They already fucking with me right now. Already fucking with me. Ooh. Boys out there getting with it, homie. They out there getting with it. Shit for the big game. That shit for the big game right here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Crazy, man. Saquon, man. Saquon. Yo, Philly might be on their way, man. Them boys might be on their way. Let's get it. All right, all right, all right. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Rocking with your boy Ice, man. Let's go. Here we go. We got our own game going on here, you know.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte.
Sorry, we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Ready.
Here we go.
In motion, the tight end.
Ready.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. Flushed out right. And incomplete to open things up.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
43 rail.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Young to throw it. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus
RJ,
zone coverage.
good,
and that
homie.
changes things a little bit because against man,
good.
it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight
the
window
business,
fire
homie.
bullet in there for the completion. Looking to throw, Young. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy. It's Chuba Hubbard. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Yellow, line. Set.
Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. He'll take it inside the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing, Young. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Panthers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Damn, Washington ain't looking too good right now, y'all. Damn.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Off play action. Here's Goff. They'll roll him out right. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 33. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Goff now looking to throw. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. He'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here you go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Okay.
Come on, set.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Young.
Oh,
And his throw is incomplete.
yeah, that
Those
should
two
have
have
been
hooked up
picked.
for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As
That
you
should've
mentioned,
been picked.
unable to connect.
Damn.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Ready. Set.
Now here's Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
Young to throw it. He's across midfield. He's got room at the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over
Let's
out
go.
of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
On the move to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Ready.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down,
Here we go,
stay on the
here we go.
field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And it's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready.
Following the interception, Young.
Oh,
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction. And that means it's
Oh,
build
my
up.
God. What a stupid-ass pass.
It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Flush to his right. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Stupid shit.
He got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's gone. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this
be there and ready to get there.
Complete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Second and 10. Now gone. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. Throwing again is gone. And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They go ahead and snap it. Goff able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL.
Hey, salute everybody in the building.
Sports.
Shout out to RJ again, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't done so already. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And last but not least, man, share the video. Welcome to the lounge, ladies and gentlemen.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7. Our scores, we get back at it on EA Sports.
Horrible kick. Horrible kick.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. 3rd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They are going for it. Gone. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Hold on.
Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Goff. Rolling to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Goff now to throw. And it's caught. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Back to throw, Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Montgomery is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
We're getting set up for what should be a great 4th quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counterpunched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive, a touchdown run here late in the 3rd quarter.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Down.
Now Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Ready.
To throw, Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Let's get it, man. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
Set, ready. Set, cut.
To the air once more, Young. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw, Young. He'll buy some time right. That is caught. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing, Young.
Oh,
Look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes. And that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Major say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Somebody calls me the game, y'all.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Goff now to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone.
He ain't over
did
till it's
exactly
over,
that,
though.
knocking that pass away.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
I didn't get set. I didn't get set.
Able to complete it to Montgomery. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before. Expects to get it accomplished again.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
That shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Oh.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Fuck.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Montgomery on the counter. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Well, this crowd into it now 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And
he almost missed that shit.
Good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Good shit, homie.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield.
Yeah.
They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good.
That was a good game.
Very good, in fact.
Game.
They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com.
Keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Keep it going.
From Charlotte, good
keep
night,
it
everybody.
Going. Sorry, let's make the next one count. Let's make the next one count. That's all. Let's make the next one count. Let's make the next one count. Fuck, we going to Washington. Let's go with Washington, y'all.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Landover. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the... What a hit! He's down shy of the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Henry To'o comes up with it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby.
Good play,
they
man.
saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
I had that motherfucker too.
He's out of
Wide
bounds
the
inside
fuck
the
open.
red zone, just short of the 15.
Aye.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Out of the gun, Daniels.
Throw it away.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, set, ready.
Trying to run in. Eckler is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the air to start us off. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
All right.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Here we go. 2J.
Okay.
That's the end of
Let's
one.
go.
Both teams with
Let's
a
go.
little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Oh, come on.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw.
There you go.
And there's
There you
a man
go.
there. It's intercepted.
You gonna go? Let's go.
Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the
Go, baby.
Commanders bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Daniels. He brings it in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the...
Let's go, baby. This is what we do, baby. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Yes, sir. Let's
EA
get it.
Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America
Baltimore.
Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte.
Okay. Baltimore. Can't hear.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the double. Let's go now.
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Young will set to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Drill, 52. Check twice. Set.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready. Set, go.
Young. Flushed out right. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Down. Ready.
Now here's Young.
Mm.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Ready, set. Let's go. Set, cut.
Hubbard again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Set, cut.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal.
From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Pinheiro is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Play action. Now Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Jackson.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Jackson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Panthers will take over possession here up at the 44. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Following the interception, Young.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run the screen with Hubbard.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Ready. Set.
Young now from the 50. Flush to his right.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Fuck.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
63 yards.
And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Okay.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now.
Here we
Alongside
go, y'all.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon
Second
Gordon,
half.
getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Well, they tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Here we go.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Young to throw it.
God.
Continues. Here's another interception.
I knew it, man.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Off the option, here's Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. He may go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 66 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Every time. Every time. Every time.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And running with power here. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 8.
Let's go. 52 blaster. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw, Young. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 37. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Here is Young. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose yardage here.
Fuck.
As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Huh?
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Rolling to his left.
Yo, what the fuck is this dude doing?
This game. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Down the right sideline.
Shit.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
God dang.
Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Dang.
He's turning in a heck of a game. He's creeping up towards 200 yards and a pair of touchdowns now to go along with it.
There's so many things we can talk about in his game because we're seeing it all from him. But I love his vision. He's seeing the holes develop. He's seeing holes develop before they actually open. He's making sure he's getting to the right places, very decisive in his cuts, but his vision has been the key to all these big runs in this game.
And on that last long run, we got a pretty good look at his speed as well. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Crazy. That was crazy. Man. Oh yeah, this game over. That that Philadelphia Washington game over.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Dancing to his left. Time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
I definitely won't mind playing you again.
He called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Panthers force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's
out
having
there
a
playing
flashback?
like
Because
Luke
a lot of
Kuechly.
these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one?
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
Yeah, dog, you saw it.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their
Fuck.
timeouts. And as the two teams talking
Oh,
over
fuck.
on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Young working out of the gun. That is caught by Thielen. And they work this out past the 25. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up big
Oh, my goodness. Here's a 5th interception.
That ball in the air too
Kyle
long,
Hamilton
bro.
picks it. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And this one too low. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
That's going deep for Bateman. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman. 38 yards. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a
I
healthy
ain't get a
margin
chance to set
already,
my adjustments.
it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback
Dang.
go.
Just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Yeah.
Couldn't hang on, third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
To throw, Young, escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole
yeah,
level.
fortunately, man.
Half, no points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion
Yeah,
to the total
South Carolina, South Carolina.
in this runaway contest.
It's desperation time. Young on fourth down.
He about to come with it.
And my goodness, another interception. He's on his way. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Are you from SC too? What part? Columbia, yeah, me too.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. His throw.
Where you at in Columbia?
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing.
Where you at in
This
Columbia?
is an offense that's had a
what
lot of
part?
success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
Yeah, but I'm saying we're in Columbia.
Out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do
okay.
what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things.
Yeah, that's the team. Yeah, they got a hospital out there.
Until
Yeah.
stopped.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And now here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Always, hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use them all the way through.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers.
Oh, no, he didn't. Wow.
And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Charlotte, good night, everybody.
Y'all meet me on the hardwood, man. We about to switch over to some 2K, man. We're going to switch over to some 2K, man. We'll see y'all on some 2K, man. All right? We up off this shit.